Hello and welcome back. In the last video we talked about the arena and everything that was needed to compete. Today we're going to go over what is a cryptant crab, or at least how you can make your cryptant crab perform better in the arena. So let's start on this opening page. No two cryptant crabs are alike. Each one hatches unique. Yours to command and customize. Every tweak that you make becomes etched in its history. In this video, I'll go over what makes each cryptant crab unique, along with each way you are able to empower the crabs and make them better in the arena. But first, let's start with all the ways you are able to obtain a crab. As stated in the previous video, 3 people will earn 1 crab every arena. On top of that, for your daily login bonus, every 7 days you have a chance of pulling an egg out of a chest. But both of those are luck of the draw. There are 2 more direct ways to obtain crabs, the shop and the marketplace. First, let's talk about the shop. In the shop, you can buy them for straight up ETH. The price of each egg is determined by the last few crabs sold in the market. And we'll go over what the marketplace is in a little bit. They will tell you right here, buying 10 crabs at once will guarantee you at least 1 legendary crab. Now there is no guarantee on how good that legendary crab will be. It simply states that the body will be legendary. Now if you read right here, it says crabs purchased will participate in the competition for amazing prizes including a full set crab. If you scroll down below this, you will see these are the prizes that the crabs are able to earn. And down here is the crabs that they are competing against. So what this states is when you buy a crab, that crab will fight this crab, and its winning time or losing time will determine your rank. And after 50 crabs are sold, whoever's in first gets this crab, and all these prizes are sent out. So first place gets the full set crab, and it is an 8 GP. Second place gets 4 eggs, third place gets 3 eggs, fourth place gets 2 eggs, yada yada yada. And then it's all the way down to Cryptant. So every crab you buy comes with at least a little bit of Cryptant. So scrolling back up, you'll also notice that 20% of all sales go directly to the tournament prize pool. The tournament is the big arena battle that they haven't announced any changes to, so yeah. We haven't had one yet in Cryptant Crab Prime, but we have in the original Cryptant Crab Legacy. So the other option for buying a crab is to go to the market. These are crabs that other people have hatched and decide they want to try and sell. Now the price varies from about $3 to honestly way too much, but there's a good mix of in between. One of the other places you can go to try and obtain crabs is literally just the Discord. You can throw out offers, you can attempt to make trades, you can advertise what you're looking for. I know in my Discord I push for trades to happen and we try and determine the prices of certain parts of crabs and whatnot. But yeah, anyway, moving on. So when you hatch a crab, it'll look something like this. It'll most likely be a mismatch of crab body and body parts. It'll be a level 1 crab with a specific heart system and a set number of growth points. The thing that makes your crab unique is its heart system. For this specific crab, the heart system has the lights lit up for HP, DPS, and block. The light for resistance is not lit up. The Cryptant Crab team has specifically told us they will never divulge exactly what's going on inside the heart. The heart system is the one thing on the crab that cannot be modified. Well, I say it's the one thing, but the other thing that cannot be modified is the actual crab's body. For instance, this is a decay crab. Nothing I can do can change it from being a decay crab, short of turning it into a fossil. It'll still be an earth-type decay crab, but technically that is changing the body somehow. Anyway, the things that can be changed are the claws and the legs, and the growth points. And now, technically, the resistances can be increased. So there are 2 ways to change the crab's body parts. On the right side, under each body part, you will see the word mutate. If you click on it, it'll ask you 2 options. Do you want to gain a random body part, or do you want to match the crab element? Using the random option, you will only spend 1 Cryptant, while using the match crab element, we'll use 10. And I'm feeling a little risky, so let's go ahead and mutate the crab legs. I'm going to match crab element, confirm. I got autumn legs, so that was 10 Cryptant, and I did not get the specific legs I wanted. Take that information as you want, but yeah. The other option is to xenograft. And to xenograft, you go down here to the very bottom on the right side, you click that, and then it'll say this is the crab you want to keep, and then you select another crab. Let's see what I have for decay. And alright, here's decay legs. I'm not gonna finish it, but you select the crab. This crab will be destroyed and turned into a fossil. You select the legs, and then you would perform. It only takes 5 Cryptant to bring this legs over here. But you will be losing this crab fully. Be aware. You will lose all the parts that come with it, and you cannot mutate or xenograft this crab anymore. Also note this down here. When your crab turns into a fossil, the chance of it becoming a relic fossil, if it's a legendary crab or a pioneer, it will 100% be a relic fossil. If it has a legendary part, it's only a 50% chance it will be a relic fossil. And common crabs only have a 5% chance of being a relic fossil. It is rare, but I believe I had a relic fossil from a common crab about 2 weeks ago, so it's not unheard of. But anyway, let's return. Okay, so back on this crab. So that was how to change the body parts. Now you might be asking, what's the benefit of changing a body part? Each body part gives you a 10% resistance to the element that body part is. So this Nightmare Claw right here is giving it 10% resistance to spirit. Let's go over real quick to a full built decay crab. Here we have another one of my crabs. You will notice it has a 30% resistance to every element. That is the benefit of full building a crab. But that is not the only benefit. Once a crab is full built, you can also increase its growth points. Now, a growth point are these little dots right here. There are 3 different types of growth points: health, DPS, and block. Each dot means it will gain a 0.5% increase to that stat whenever it levels up. This specific crab is a level 15, so that means for this block it is gaining 7.5% of its block stat. It has 4 growth points in DPS. That means for every level it is gaining 2%. So that means it is getting a 30% bonus to its DPS. Now, when a crab is hatched, they do come with a set amount of growth points. However, you can increase these. Over here below Xenograft, there is the Mega Growth option. When you click this, it gives you the option to destroy another full built crab you have that is the exact same as the one you're trying to Mega Growth. In this example, I actually do not have another full built decay crab, so I can't show you what it looks like, but essentially it's the same as xenografting, only you're not picking a body part, you just select the crab. It tells you it takes 10 Cryptant to Mega Growth. Also note, you do not get to choose the growth point that gets increased. It will just gain a random growth point. And also note that you will definitely get a relic fossil from this. But for now, let's return. So, growth points are based on your level. Your level is based on your experience. You gain experience by battling crabs in the arena. I explained in the last video that winning 5 or less battles gives you 1 XP, and winning 6 or more gives you 2 XP. With the exception of if your crab is on a team with a primordial, you'll gain double the amount of XP you normally would have. Now in the previous Cryptant Crab game, that was the only way to gain experience, was through the arena. They have since included something called knowledge cells and greater knowledge cells. Over here, below the heart system, you see this experience plus. When you click that, it gives you the option to use a knowledge cell or a greater knowledge cell. A knowledge cell increases your XP by 500, while a greater knowledge cell by 3,500. That is a 7 times increase with a greater knowledge cell. So just for curiosity, this crab will go from a level 15 to a level 18. And I'll get more into what knowledge cells are and how to create them in a future video. Now, the only other way you can increase this crab's performance outside of fossils is by increasing its resistance. Down here, you can see all the crab's resistance. This is new, and I have not used it yet, but they have given you the option to increase the resistance via the relics. So down here in the fine print, you can read, it takes 30 relics to upgrade the primary weakness, 15 relics for the secondary weakness, and 10 relics for all other weakness. Since this is an earth crab and its primary weakness is fire, it will take 30 fire relics to increase by 1%. And just for your information, I believe the max you can go is 50% resistance. So for 600 relics, I can increase this crab's resistance to fire by 20%. Okay, so that was the basis of a common crab. The other thing I need to mention is legendary crabs. Here we have a legendary Atlantis. Now these crabs, everything with them is exactly the same as a common crab, with the exception of each body part comes with a bonus boost. For example, this Atlantis body comes with a 10% bonus to DPS. Now once again, the body of a crab cannot be changed. You can swap out the claws and the legs many times with different bonuses. For example, let's say you did not like this resistance bonus on its right claw. You could find another Atlantis claw that has a better bonus, or one you like more, and swap it out. You would forever lose this claw. But yes, every single legendary part comes with another 10% bonus to some stat. The options are block, DPS, resistance, prey multiplier, and health. Now in my personal opinion, block is the best, followed by DPS. But there are some situations where you might try to min-max some stats. For example, this crab right here, I decided to stack all the health bonuses on him. Whether or not this is a good idea is up to you, but yeah. I actually have 3 crabs that I have min-maxed. I have this one with health, I have one for resistance, and I have one for block. The crab with block tends to do the best in the arenas, but they all perform fairly well. But yes, that should be all the information on a Cryptant crab and how to increase its viability in the arena that is necessary for now. Remember, all the relevant links are in the description. Y'all have a good night and enjoy.